Do you ever go bananas? We wouldn't blame you. After all, bananas are the ultimate natural comfort fruit. They're sweet and creamy. They don't contain seeds, and they're extremely filling. So why does this particular fruit spark so much controversy? Some experts claim that bananas should be avoided at all costs, especially if you are diabetic. But others claim that bananas can have a positive impact on your glucose levels. So, what's the real deal? When it comes to the legendary banana, don't assume anything just yet. We're about to share the secrets behind one of the most popular fruits in the world. What are the worst effects bananas can have on your blood sugar? And which banana eating bad habits should you avoid? Stay tuned, because we're about to give you the lowdown on this low-hanging fruit. We'll reveal which important nutrients can be found within bananas to understand how they really influence your blood sugar. Plus, we'll share an interesting fact about bananas' ripeness that will change the way you view starch forever. But before we jump in, can you do us a favor and like this video? Ring the bell for future notifications. And make sure you subscribe to Diabetes Smarts for more help battling diabetes. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get 2 free gifts. Welcome to the Diabetes Smarts jungle. It's time to peel open the truth about bananas. Do they hurt or help blood sugar balance? The banana is derived from the Musa plant, originally found in the southeast regions of Asia. Of course, these days, bananas are grown all over the world. The banana, or Musa sapientum, meaning fruit of the wise men, is now one of the world's most popular fruits. In fact, over 100 billion bananas are eaten each year, and the average American eats about 27 pounds of bananas annually. They're so popular, in fact, that there are more songs written about bananas than any other fruit. Indeed, we're all mindlessly eating so many bananas that we might not fully realize the hidden dangers of consuming this breakfast staple. So, let's investigate. The 3 worst banana attributes for diabetics. Number 1. Bananas are fructose-filled and carb-heavy. If you're diabetic, you already know that watching out for carbohydrates is essential for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. One medium-sized banana contains 22 to 27 grams of carbohydrates and about 7 grams of fructose, aka fruit sugar. A 2012 Diabetic Journal review found that while fructose doesn't have an immediate impact on blood sugar, the combination of fructose and carbohydrates can increase insulin resistance over time. Plus, excessive fructose intake may lead to obesity, high blood pressure, and even fatty liver disease. But hold on, bananas aren't simply fructose and carbohydrate. They're loaded with beneficial nutrients, including fiber, which can help slow your body's insulin response. And most of the health risk associated with fructose only really comes into play with processed fructose, meaning fructose found in high sugar juice drinks, or fructose found within candy. Plus, there are different ways for you to consume bananas, and you can change the amount of fructose and carbohydrates your body absorbs. We'll take a closer look at the hidden nutritional power of bananas shortly. But first, here's the number 2 worst banana attribute: bananas for dessert. If you're craving something sweet after a meal, reaching for a banana might not be the best idea. It's pretty common to find banana baked into breads, or added into ice creams, or even on top of cakes. Using fruit as your dessert centerpiece might seem like a healthy option, but the reality is that many desserts, especially store-bought or restaurant desserts, are often mixed with refined, simple carb content and added sugars. So even if a loaf of banana bread is labeled as gluten-free, low sugar, or organic, chances are that it's still likely to spike your blood sugar. Number 3. Ripe bananas have more sugar. Did you know that a fruit's ripeness can change its glycemic index? As a fruit matures, some of its starch content will become converted to sugar, which means that a more ripe banana will have a higher GI score and more pure sugar content than a less ripe banana. Plus, a large portion of the starch found within bananas is what is known as resistant starch, which actually aids your body in slowing digestion. So this type of starch becoming sugar is a double whammy. In the end, one medium-sized banana that is semi-ripe can have a glycemic index of 45, but as it ripens, its GI score can rise up to about 65. So, while you may crave a fully ripened banana, just note that it has the potential to raise your blood sugar faster and higher than a younger banana. But does this all mean that bananas are bad for you? Are there safer ways to enjoy this famous fruit without fear of a blood sugar spike? We're about to take a closer look at the surprising health benefits of bananas. But first, are you ready for your 2 free gifts? Discover a world of positive nutrition and the planet's best diabetes-fighting foods within our new ebook, Superfoods for Diabetics. Plus, get exclusive insights from some of the world's leading medical and nutritional professionals by watching episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. Both gifts can be grabbed right now. Just click the link in the description below. And now, let's explore the top 3 benefits of bananas for diabetics. Number 3. Bananas are fiber-rich. Bananas can contain a high amount of carbohydrate, but a portion of the carb content is actually beneficial fiber. A medium-sized banana, which contains about 23 grams of carbs, will house about 2.6 grams of fiber. That gives it a modest carb-to-fiber ratio. However, it should be noted that the type of fiber will change as your banana ripens. A green, under-ripened banana will contain a higher amount of insoluble fiber, which doesn't dissolve in water. It's been shown to aid bowel health and can work to soften your stool. Studies also show that this form of fiber may reduce the risk of developing diabetes. Meanwhile, more ripe bananas contain more soluble fiber, which has been shown to reduce cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Studies show that this form of fiber can help improve glucose control, lower the risk of heart disease, increase healthy gut bacteria, and may also reduce your risk of diabetes. Therefore, you'll gain diabetes-fighting benefits from the fiber content of both less and more ripe bananas. Plus, as previously mentioned, bananas contain a good quantity of resistant starch. This form of starch actually acts much like fiber. It will move through your digestive system untouched, and it will help slow glucose absorption. A 2010 University of Surrey study found that participants who consumed 40 grams of resistant starch daily for 12 weeks had a significant reduction in waist circumference, fat storage, and insulin resistance. Additionally, bananas, especially less ripe bananas, are rich in pectin, a specific type of fiber which has been shown to reduce post-meal glucose levels and increase feelings of fullness. Overall, the fiber and resistant starch content of bananas can aid digestion, help with appetite suppression, reduce cholesterol levels, improve blood sugar control, lessen the risk of both cancer and diabetes. Number 2. Bananas are nutrient dense. Whether or not you choose an unripe or overly ripe banana, you'll receive an excellent variety of beneficial nutrients. Bananas are rich in vitamin B6, vitamin C, potassium, manganese, and copper. Vitamin B6, otherwise known as pyridoxine, has been shown to be beneficial for diabetics, as it can improve eye health for older adults, help prevent clogged arteries, and it may reduce the risk of heart disease. Plus, studies show that pyridoxine can improve brain function and may reduce the risk for developing Alzheimer's disease. Meanwhile, a medium banana contains about 8% of the recommended daily intake for potassium. This mineral is another essential nutrient in the fight against diabetes. Research has revealed that low levels of potassium can increase the risk of developing diabetes, and other studies show a link between low potassium levels and decreased insulin production. Beyond that, potassium has been shown to aid blood pressure control, and it's also essential for kidney health. In fact, multiple studies have shown that eating bananas 2 to 6 times per week can decrease the risk of kidney disease by as much as 50%. Meanwhile, vitamin C may reduce diabetes-induced blood vessel damage. Manganese has been shown to aid blood sugar regulation. and copper can reduce LDL or bad cholesterol. Plus, bananas are a great source of antioxidants, including catechins, which have been linked to a decreased risk for heart disease. So, yes, bananas do in fact contain many amazing diabetes-fighting nutrients. Number 1. Less ripe bananas can fight diabetes. As previously stated, the ripeness of a banana can alter its nutritional properties. While a ripe banana will supply more fructose and carb content, an unripe banana will be richer in resistant starch. A 2015 study looking at the impact of unripe bananas on insulin and glucose response in diabetic rats suggested that regularly eating unripe bananas can improve insulin sensitivity and help support glycemic control. Separate research has revealed that consuming 15 to 30 grams of resistant starch daily, even just for 1 month, could improve your insulin sensitivity by 50%. And as previously mentioned, the resistant starch and fiber content of unripe bananas can aid with appetite suppression. So, having a medium-sized, unripe banana for breakfast or at the start of a meal can help prevent overeating and, thus, can aid with both weight management and post-meal glucose control. Therefore, if you're worried about your blood sugar, you should definitely consider opting for green and unripe bananas. They can fill you up without spiking your blood sugar, and over time, regular unripe banana consumption can help improve your insulin sensitivity. To seek out unripe bananas, look for firm green or light yellow peels. So, in the end, are bananas a healthy option for diabetics? If you eat bananas sparingly, stick to small portions, and choose less ripe bananas, this popular fruit can have a positive effect on your blood sugar control and your health in general. However, each person's insulin response is unique. Therefore, be sure to monitor your glucose levels before and after eating so you can see how bananas affect your blood sugar. Plus, you might want to pair your bananas with other food in order to limit the risk of a blood sugar spike. When consuming carbohydrates, eating a small amount of protein on the side can work to slow your digestion and insulin response. So, why not try a tablespoon of organic peanut butter with your banana? You could even choose a handful of unsalted cashews or walnuts to pair with your next banana snack. So, yes, if you eat it the right way, your beloved banana can be a nutritionally beneficial fruit. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you consume bananas regularly? Or were you unsure how to eat them until now? Share your banana experiences with our online community in the comments section below. We're Diabetes Smarts, and it's our mission to bring you the best tips and tricks to help you fight obesity and diabetes. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and please like this video. Oh, and don't forget, claim both of your free gifts by clicking the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.